Seeds. So this week Mrs. Millie's is talking about skincare, hence the bare face. What I want to do is show you guys how to produce 3 DIY non-toxic skincare products that you can use and make in your home. The reason being, obviously, you've got a lot of skincare products out there in supermarkets full of loads of chemicals that you really don't want on your face. So what I thought I'd do is show you guys how to create your own non-toxic one. But first, what I want to do is share some information that I have researched myself on toxic chemicals and which chemicals that you should avoid when you are out looking for your skincare products. DIYs are absolutely excellent, but some of us just don't have time to do that. So we do have, some chemicals that you should definitely avoid. It's very simple. Just look at the ingredients list and you'll find the chemicals right there. So the question that you should be asking yourself is, what chemicals is my body absorbing from the product that I use? It could be moisturizer, scrub, body wash, face creams, face toners, anything that you use on your body. There are 2 different groups of people. So we've got the first group of people who have done some tests and assessments and research, and they say that our body absorbs 60% of the chemicals and the ingredients that are in our skincare products. The same group of people also state that these particular products are transferred into your bloodstream in 26 seconds. Yes, 26 seconds. And you've got the second group of people who claim that what you put on your skin and your face and your body is not absorbed by your bloodstream. So while those 2 groups of people kind of decide on what they're doing and what's right and what's wrong, what I use is my common sense. I think to myself, regardless of whether it's absorbed into my bloodstream in 26 seconds or 36 seconds or 3 days or whatever, at the end of the day it's going on my skin, right? So what you put on your skin affects the exterior, if not even the interior. Just to fill you guys in with some of the major issues that are linked to toxic chemicals in these skincare products, I want to give you guys the 6 main health risks that you can get through using chemicals in your skincare products. The first one is skin allergies, so stuff like skin rashes, eczema, dry skin, etc. So that's one of the risks that you are taking whilst you're using chemicals. The second one is cancer, one of the main ones. So you've got skin cancer and all different types of cancer that has been linked to the chemicals that are in skincare products. Number 3 is infertility. Now, a lot of research has been done into this as well, but those who are finding it difficult to conceive have been using lots of different chemicals, not only on skincare products, but also household products and chemicals in what they eat as well. I always say this, a healthy lifestyle for a more fertile lifestyle. What goes hand in hand with infertility is birth defects. So toxic chemicals have also been linked to children that have been born with certain physical or mental deficiencies. Number 5 is reproductive problems. This is the system that is designed to create life. So for women, obviously it's their ovaries and the eggs that they produce, and for men it is the sperm that's within their testicles. And when 2 areas meet, obviously you've got life created. But the reproductive system can have major effects for using certain chemicals and toxins within your body. Final health issue that I'd like to share with you guys that are linked to these heavy toxic chemicals in skincare products has mainly got to do with children, which is learning disabilities. Now, it has been found that if children are exposed to these chemicals from a young age, that they can develop learning disabilities such as ADHD, autism, dyslexia, or just literally reading and writing issues and problems. Maybe they might be learning later than their peers, or learning how to read later than their peers, or spell later than their peers, etc. Okay, so now that we've been through the health issues that are connected to these toxic chemicals, what I want to do is give you guys some ingredients that I personally avoid when buying skincare products. Now, I use Mrs. Millie's products obviously as moisturizing products for my skin because we have moisturizing butters and oils, but these are the ingredients that I look into when I'm buying cleansing products for my body. So that could include anything from sort of a body scrub to a body shower gel. So I want to share with you guys the 4 different types of toxic and carcinogenic compounds that are found in skin and beauty products. The first one, you've probably heard of it before, it's quite a major one. It is called parabens. You can find parabens in skincare products, and you can also find parabens in deodorants as well. In fact, they have been linked to breast cancer when used in deodorants like spray antiperspirants and deodorants. They have also been linked to early puberty in children, and also hormonal imbalance as well. So parabens, guys, is number 1, stay away. Number 2 is phthalates. We want to stay away from phthalates that are within the ingredients list. This particular compound has been linked to health issues that are related to the liver and kidney. They've also been linked to early breast development in females. And this one's for the guys. It has been linked to a decrease in sperm count. So phthalates is number 2. The third ingredient to avoid in your ingredients list is colours and pigments. So obviously you get these products that look kind of beautiful in colour. You might get sort of a body wash that's lovely and pink when you squirt it in your hand, or stuff with glitters in it, and and stuff like that. I try and avoid all of that stuff only because they have been linked to being carcinogenic, which basically means to causing cancer. Now, in order to get that sort of colour, obviously a synthetic compound has been used, and this synthetic compound has been linked to be that toxic chemical that causes skin cancer, skin irritations, and also contain heavy metals. Now, heavy metals are definitely not good for your skin, especially those suffering from acne or eczema or dry skin conditions. You want to keep it as natural and as pure as possible. The final major chemical compound that I'd like to share with you guys is actually kind of split into 3 different ingredients, but they are connected to the same sort of harmful effects. Now, in short, you'll find them as DEA, TEA and MEA. Their lengthy pronunciations are DEA is pronounced diethylamide, something like that. I'm not ashamed that I can't pronounce these ingredients, because I shouldn't be using ingredients that I can't pronounce anyway. MEA is pronounced monoethanolamine. Maybe you are pronouncing it better than me. And TEA is pronounced triethanolamine. I'm probably getting these wrong, but yeah, they sound like that anyway. So these ingredients, please avoid them. They have been linked to being eye irritants, skin irritants. Sometimes you use something and say for example a shower gel, when it runs into your eyes and the burn is unbearable. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that. Now, these 3 chemicals are also known to be one of the 3 main chemicals that are easily absorbed through your skin and can get in contact with your organs, and especially get in contact with your brain very, very easily. Yeah, I would advise you guys to avoid that as well. Right, okay, so that's all to do with the chemicals and their harmful effects. So now I want to move on to giving you guys alternatives of how to use toxic-free skincare products. I'm going to show you guys how to produce like a nighttime oil cleanse, because we should always be cleansing our face first thing in the morning and before we go to bed. And also the second one is like a toner that you can use, a natural, all-natural, non-toxic toner that you can use during the day and at night, of course. The final one will be a body scrub that you can use on your body and your face. How amazing, right? And yeah, so let's get straight to it. So the first product that we're going to produce is an oil cleanse, and for this we need just some coconut oil, and I have here with me extra virgin coconut oil. And the second item that we would be using is cotton pads. Step 1, we will be using warm water to wash our face, and this is to cleanse our face from all the dirt that has been built up over the day, obviously because this is a night cleanse, and just use warm water in order to open your pores and wash your face. So I've washed my face with the warm water, my pores are open, it's ready for the cleanse, it's ready to be moisturised, and the first thing that I want to do is use my cotton pad, and I'm going to put some of my coconut oil on the cotton pad. I'm going to use about that much coconut oil, maybe even less. And then yeah, it looks something like this. And then the next step is to cleanse and moisturize. The oil cleansing method, cleanse and moisturize. So my pores are all open, so what I'm going to do is just start from here and literally just dab it on and then start cleansing. And I do this for about 5 minutes. That's it, that's me. I've cleansed all my face up, and if we do the pad test, which I don't want to show you guys because it is a little bit grim, however I do want to show you guys because I want you guys to see how much this method can actually take the dirt off from your face as well as moisturize and keep your face healthy and toxic free. So obviously I've used an organic cotton pad, and organic cotton pads do tear a lot easy because it doesn't have the chemical compounds that store-bought cotton pads have. And here is my pad test. Little grim, I know, I'm sorry if you feel sick that you're actually looking at this, but it does take the dirt off your face very easily, and it's an amazing way to cleanse your face. The second product that I would like to make for you guys is a face toner, a non-toxic, again, zero chemical. The first ingredient that I'll be using for this is apple cider vinegar. As you can see, my apple cider vinegar is running extremely low because this is an ingredient that I love to use on my face and my hair. The second ingredient is the lavender essential oil that I'll be using a few drops of. And the third ingredient is literally just some water. And then I have again my amazing virgin coconut oil in order to use to moisturize after I've toned my face. And what I'm going to use to apply the toner on my face again is my organic cotton pads. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, you might want to use a little flannel as well, like I'm using, is mix the apple cider vinegar with the water. The ratio depends solely on how much vinegar you'd like. I usually do 50-50, but if you're suffering from skin allergies or rashes or anything like that, you might want to add in a little bit more apple cider vinegar and a little less water. Right, the second thing that I'd like to use is my lavender essential oil, and I'm going to use about 5 to 7 drops of lavender essential oil in this. 4, 5, 6, 7, don't want to go overboard. And this is an amazing essential oil that will help with redness. Again, if there's any of you guys who are having skin problems or skin allergies, it's an amazing oil, essential oil that will help. So what we do is just going to give it a shake, and there it is. It's your very own face toner. It's organic, chemical free, and absolutely amazing for your skin. Keep this in the fridge up to about a week. So I usually use this every night before I go to sleep, and it does last me about seven nights, and this is how I use it. So I take a cotton pad and my toner. What I'm going to do is spray a generous amount on my face, literally just directly on my face. Excuse my phone, guys. And the apple cider vinegar works as an amazing toner, and like I said, lavender oil really works with areas that you might have redness, any dry skin, itchiness, etc. And that's it, and that's how it is. I've literally toned my face, and although it does make your face feel really moisturized and clean, I do like to sometimes use a tiny bit of coconut oil just as an added layer of moisture. You can use this method during the day, at night time. It's just an amazing chemical-free toner that is just perfect. And the final product, and this is a body scrub and a face scrub that you can use, and it only has 2 ingredients in it. You can use this for like a weekly scrub or a daily body scrub, or however you prefer. I use this scrub once a week, every Monday morning. I'll use the scrub for my face and my body as well. And here are the ingredients. Again, I've got my amazing coconut oil. I have melted melted the coconut oil. I didn't use any heat whilst melting the coconut oil because I didn't want to take out any of the essential properties, so I double boiled. And the second ingredient that I'd like to use for my body scrub, which is this amazing organic brown sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix the sugar with my oil. Just gonna put a bit in and then start mixing. Now the consistency, you don't want it oily, so this at the minute needs more sugar. You can see that the oil is kind of seeping from the sides. You don't want it too dry or you don't want it too oily. You want it at that perfect medium consistency. If you want to use this as a body scrub method, you can also add some essential oils like peppermint or lavender. Okay, so I have my scrub ready, and what I'm going to do is just take a little bit out. I'm just going to rub it in my hands. You can see the oil and the scrub, just rub it in my hands, and then literally what I'm going to do is just put it directly on my face and start rubbing it on my face. Today. Using my washcloth, all you do is just dab it down, kind of dab your face down rather than wipe it down, because you don't want to wipe off all the moisture, but then you don't want to walk around with a wet face either. And usually what I do as well, like I said, is use the scrub as a body scrub, so I'll make a bit more and then I will scrub head to toe, and then of course I then moisturize, because it's really important to moisturize your body. And currently I'm using the Mr. and Mrs. Millie's chocolate and mint body butter, and it's absolutely amazing as well, again with zero chemicals. Obviously this is it hasn't got a lot left in there because I've been using it for a little while now. Yeah, completely chemical free, of course. Moisturize my skin with that once I have scrubbed my body with the homemade scrub. And that brings us to the end of our episode about skincare love. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really hope you found the video useful and you can take some tips and tricks that you can implement into your own lifestyle. And please remember to follow us on our social media sites so that you are aware of when the next video will be uploaded. And please, please, please remember to read your ingredients, spread the knowledge, and namaste. Okay, so he told me it was too hype, so I needed to calm it down. Oh! You can do this then. Hey starseeds, so obviously natural alternatives that you can go for. Obviously Mrs. Why am I keep saying obviously? I keep saying a lot of obviously.
You kind of nailed it.
No, I didn't.
You did.
And my fiance's over there. He's hiding. He's hiding. Mr. Millie. Okay, so now it's time to get our hands all into the business. No. He's secretly laughing at me. And the eggs that they produce, and for men it is the sperm in their testicles. That is so like childish, right? That I laughed at testicles.